Don't you worry, Moses. Everyone's gonna be able to see what you say soon enough.
Yeah, why does it turn their name black?
There it is.
Whoa.
There it is. I've been freed from the slug sire. I escaped during the catastrophe and am now leading a tribe of exiles to the promised land. Destiny 3. P.S. Warlock Master Race. Man, fuck!
No, I don't like to talk about leaks for video game conferences right before they happen.
Yeah,
But you gotta pull up this leak list that Nick sent.
Oh yeah,
This is game-changing stuff right here.
Yeah, state of play. Destiny 1 PC port, Destiny Remastered, Destiny 3, Destiny. I love that the third item on the list is Destiny 3 somehow. And that it's a Destiny 1 PC port, but then they're also remastering it, implying that that PC would maybe not be getting that. Destiny cart. With a typo where there's a space before the D in Destiny, so it's misaligned with the rest of the leak. Destiny Rise of Taniks, most believable thing on the list. Destiny Book 1 Water, Destiny All-Stars Fighter, Destiny Dating Sim, Destiny Literature Club, Destiny plus Cabela's collab? What's Cabela's? Anyway, Fish of the Deep, and then Fortnite. So I mean, it's got some credibility to it. I think the Fortnite really helps out. I had a YouTube channel idea. That I think would be funny. So you know, there's like a bunch of YouTube channels that are just like they just put out shorts of like the person cooking, right?
Sure.
And it'll be like really high production value and. You know, it'll look really nice. The ingredients are all fancy. There's always some like pompousness to it, and it's like nice alcohol indoor pasta. Sorry. So I like started a PvP thing. Anyway, and it's like it's like every other one ever, right? The person doesn't talk, but you know they're making the A5 Wagyu over the like, you know, 50 million year old charcoal grill, right? And it's like all perfect. And it's exactly the same like all the others. But then they get to the part where they're eating it at the end. And then they just do this to the camera. And that's it. And that's the bit. They just... As if it was... It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. I just
For
thought
$1 memberships, Alex will start streaming his daily cooking.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see my kitchen is more so the issue.
I don't know. I watched a lot of that guy that threw salmon at a wall. Remember this old cooking
Oh, the
video?
how to cook?
Yeah, how to cook.
Yeah, oh man, he loved throwing that fish in the toilet. he loved that. And then he made a hair cake with Filthy Frank, and then Filthy Frank became the biggest what even music does he make? Lo-fi, sad boy music? Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking he's soft boy. And then there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. I played the Oni Musha demo. Did you do this?
I've not had time, no.
So that game could be amazing. The demo is not a good showing because it's really, really fucking easy. But the mechanics that they present are like really cool. The boss fight itself was like, whoa, this is really cool. I never looked at my health bar once, even when getting hit. There's a stamina bar that doesn't go down when you swing your sword. But it goes down when you mistime your parries.
It's still going up.
It's weird. But the pieces of that game are cool. There is really cool stuff in there. It is a highly defensive-focused game. But when I walk into the boss room and I kill him in 30 seconds, that sucks.
Sure.
I played on normal mode also. There's an encounter where I swear to God, 20 enemies flood the screen after only ever fighting like groups of like 4 at most. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Here we go. The enemies don't attack you. I'm like, what's wrong, Capcom? Afraid someone's gonna turn your game off? What the fuck is this? Like, if you're gonna flood me with, if you're gonna give me a system where I have a ton of defensive options, unlimited swings effectively, and you're gonna throw a bunch of enemies out there, and there's like some snapping. It feels a little bit like, there's like a little bit of like Batman Arkham comic going on there, but it's not that aggressive. There's a little bit of that in there. You gotta have the enemies like actually attack me or something.
Yeah, well, this just kind of sounds like a common Dark Souls 2 W. Game design really peaked in 2013.
The enemies do attack you in Dark Souls 2. This is true. I can give Dark Souls 2 a plus. The enemies will hit you. And this matters a lot. This matters a lot. It's just the part where they didn't design your character to fight back against the enemies that attack you. So it's like the opposite of Oni Musha.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is very much like you start playing it and you're like, there is a lot of Souls and a lot of Sekiro vibes that you're gonna get from it because it's Japanese, and it's very parry focused. But like the stuff that there is really cool though. Like if you miss time, you can't like block things in the game. You can hold up your block, but if something hits it, your Musashi's like, whoa, bro, and like falls to his knee. The enemy's like plus on the hit and stuff, and I'm like, okay, like there's stuff going on here. There's variable timings on the deflect so that like you could fucking like deflect enemies and like throw a spinning enemy into another one and they like ragdoll into the walls and shit. And it's like there's really, really cool shit in there. The Sasaki Ganryu Kojiro, whatever his name is in the game. Like that fight's neat where he's got like a metal helmet on. And if you do heavy attacks on him, the heavy attacks are largely are verticals and the light attacks are horizontals, and you can like mix and match them in a different combo sequence. So if you go to do heavy attacks on him, your sword reflects off of his fucking hat. And he does like a bunch of feints and stuff. You want to parry weapon attacks, but you want to like you have like a spot dodge to dodge limb-based attacks, so like kicks and punches and grabs. And then you get a meter that fills up based on the respective defensive thing you do if you do it perfectly. So if you block a bunch of shit in a row really well, you enter like this heated up state where you suddenly move faster. Nothing like punched or kicked me enough to enter the other state, but that meter fills up. And you know, I think it's like you get like a special attack out of your dodge or something. And there was like one enemy that kind of fought back and didn't just get stun locked. So I'm like, this game could be really good. The demo is tuned very poorly to what I would want the game to be. I would want highly aggressive enemies. I want to feel pressure, especially in a game that is, one, like I said, defensive focused, and two, there's like environmental interactions where like if you parry an enemy into like a clothing rack, they get like a kimono stuck on them and then they'll like hit the other enemies and stuff. And it's like, that's cool. I want to feel like I need to do that. That 15 group enemies, I mashed square until they all died. Bad game. Bad game if it's tuned like that. Otherwise, though, I liked Musashi. He was fun. Game had secret clamber, like Demon Souls.
Oddly, Year of the Musashi.
Musashi.
Season 2 of Baki comes out later this month. Season 2 of the...
Season 2 of whatever this particular version of Baki is, yeah.
Yeah. Probably not the true, but it's all funny theory about the cube. 'Cause the thing is, like, everything in God of War is a mythology thing. Yeah. And it's like, there's no fucking gelatinous cube in mythology. That's like a D&D thing, right?
It's a slime.
And people, right, and well, and people are like, what if it's supposed to be Metatron's cube? Because like Metatron is a cube thing, and it's like Gnosticism or whatever.
Yeah. Metatron's cringe-ass cube voiced by Jack Quaid.
Yeah, like unlikely, but I think the notion's quite humorous.
I mean, it's got to be something. I suppose it doesn't have to be anything.
Right, it doesn't have to be, but it would be odd if the series just had generic fantasy thing rather than something based in mythology.
Yeah. You telling me the Chinese somehow don't have a gelatinous cube? That was the theme of these directs, or these presentations.
Yeah, I was dying when you pointed out how even the dragon monster hunter.
Dude, yeah, didn't even think about that at the time. But like, Tommy sends this funny thing where it's like how Lao Shan Lung got to the Sky Islands in Ascendance, and it's just, you know, a funny animation of him just flying up there with like rockets, and I just reply, I didn't even think about it at the time. Even the Elder Dragons are Chinese. But you know, I've become so Chinese, they're just Elder Dragons to me. Though that logo for Wilds, like, never mattered. Despite it being, like, a long Chinese dragon.
Yeah, like,
I want a game with... Hey, give me a game with no good direction. None? Yeah. And hold the challenge. You want a Monster Hunter with no identity? It was funny how, did a couple of matches. Destiny players are very, very funny. Funny group of players because, so for the record, I play a hunter, and I also use the name Waifu-Eater in game. I have to believe this combination of weeaboo-esque name and playing the class that Titans hate most. I get teabagged. There's like a 25% chance when I get killed, I'm getting teabagged. Even if it means they die. They're like, my nuts have to be on that dude's head right now. That's all that matters, is doing that. But like, other hunters don't do it to me. Warlocks might. Sometimes you get a douchebag, a douchebag warlock. But it's like, it's kind of fucking crazy how it's like Titans get so fucking offended that you are in their fucking PvP game daring to shoot at them. Like I love stereotyping a personality type to like a class where it's like in World of Warcraft, human paladins, you got like a 20% chance that they are scum of the earth douchebags. Because they're like, they're fragile egos, suck at the game, and they think they're hot shit. And they're mean to everyone, they're super entitled. And it's always really, really funny to me to like see that, like what kind of people play certain stuff. Like Ken players in Street Fighter. They're the one and doners. They're the king of one and dones. They do their fucking weird, like, Smash World of Light CPU bullshit where they jump back 3 times and then do a fucking EX Shoryuken when you get near them. And if that doesn't work, they one and done. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Also, let's check up on Moses of Egypt here. I do wish it would be in the feed, but that's okay. We can only... If you ever see a... Wait, you can kind of see it!
Oh my god, it's
there!
Right. It's there! The text is there!
You can see it.
It's just black on a black background.
Wait.
Why is Moses?
Wait. Hold on. Don't you worry, Moses. Everyone's gonna be able to see what you say soon enough.
Yeah. Why does it turn their name black?
There it is.
Whoa.
There it is. I've been freed from the slug sire. I escaped during the catastrophe and am now leading a tribe of exiles to the promised land. Destiny 3. P.S. Warlock Master Race. Man, fuck you! We were doing something. We were like, there was no warlock in the team, and I'm like, oh, it's so nice, and there ain't no nasty warlock bitching about something. Because Tommy plays, it was because Race and I play hunters, and Tommy plays a Titan. It's just, so we can shit talk the warlocks, whom we need. Don't get me wrong. A necessity. A necessity.
We're doing damage. You know, No one's on well. This isn't quite going well. Someone, y'all got any more of that well Iranians?
Check team comp.
It's all warlocks.
We got 2 warlocks. They're gonna fuck up the FF10 remake's gonna fuck up the music. I suppose they already kind of did in some ways, but I'm
yeah, a lot of HD.
It's a lot of like, oh well, I like the original one more. I don't know, that HD one's better.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, where it's like the original MIDIs versus the orchestral. Like some sound better, some sound worse.
Yo, hot take. I don't really like Kingdom Hearts' music that much. I'll throw that out there. Someone was saying they love Yoko Shimomura. I like it. It's good. It's not my. It's by no means my favorite kind of stuff. She does a damn fucking good job though, for what the fucking assignment is.
Yeah, I like the music in 1 more than the music in 2.
And there's a little bit more to absorb in 1's music.
Yeah, she actually wasn't like the main composer on 3. It was weird.
Really?
Like, yeah, she has some songs in there, but like most of it is not stuff you're like from her. It was odd.
Yeah, that's
and a lot of this just has to do with 3 had a weird fucking development and things didn't exactly want to play on.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
It's like I think the final boss theme isn't even by her, and it's like odd or some shit like that. Maybe maybe it's backwards and that's the only one that she did. Something like that.
What are the other games she's actually done but Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, like I don't really like FF15 soundtrack all that much.
I do like 15, so I do really like 15 soundtrack.
So let me use some better words here. It's good. It's not to my liking. It doesn't sit with me like a lot of the other ones do, which is really what I'm trying to say here. Is like Yoko Shimomura doesn't do it for me like a lot of other people. Really good songs. There's definitely really great songs that I can think of from those games where it's like, yeah, I really like Somnus. Somnus is really fucking good. One of the other major like battle themes from it was it Somnus Noctis, something like that. I probably glazed the fuck out of the OST and the critique that I made, but that was 100 years ago.
Yeah.
They're definitely good ones. I'm just like, I much prefer Hama Uzu. Like, I think I much prefer 13 soundtrack over 15's, if we're comparing, like, modern Final Fantasies. And then 16 somehow had a very unremarkable soundtrack. It had to have been the direction. Someone must have, like, controlled Soken too much or something, compared to what them just letting them
being able to make whatever they want in 14.
Yeah, because in 14 it's like, yeah, you need to make 10 dungeon themes in 2 years, and he's like, okay, but that sounds kind of weird too though, because it's like I imagine if Yoshi P is the producer on that, and they're like actually good friends and stuff, I doubt there was actual like puppeting over that. But I don't know, maybe the producers had more hands in it. Or maybe that's what he wanted to make, and it just didn't, and because it was more, he was like, well, I gotta make something a little more epic for the setting rather than my, like, weird prog music with the vocals that are, through 10 layers of, like, cheesecloth. Yeah, 13.2 soundtrack is phenomenal. I think that is one of the best soundtracks ever. Like, holy fuck, those vocal themes in that soundtrack are killer. The new Bodum theme also. Hama Uzu is good. I don't know what the last thing he worked on was though.
Yeah, how you spell his name? Hama Uzu?
Yeah, Masashi Hama Uzu. I wasn't sure what his first name was.
Masashi Hama Uzu.
But I remember being Hama Uzu. Oh, right. He's the composer for the remakes of 7. And all those soundtracks are terrible.
Yeah.
They are like unbelievably terrible.
Like Benefit of the Doubt or whatever is that like remixing remake music isn't his forte, as opposed to just coming up with original tracks or something. But yeah,
like I remember there being one song in FF7 remake, And it was the song between sector 7 and 6. It was like the broken road tunnel. Where you fight all the thugs. That had a really good... That had like a song that I'm like, that's the FF13 guy. Rest of it does not fucking sound like that at all. Like, how do you not make a... How do you fuck up One Winged Angel? Most memorable song ever, because it's like 2 notes. Dun, 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 dun. And people are like, that's fire! And they ruined that! That's tough. That's tough, man.
Oh, and so that's what your last name is. I didn't know it. That's crazy. All these years.
Yeah, all these years. Though that does actually happen when I tell people my full name and they go, why do you have so much name? You're not Hispanic, are you? I have 2 last names, by the way. I only told you half of them. You can't seal me yet. I only told you the first letter of one of them.
You said it hyphenated?
No. It's actually not hyphenated. Let me double check. This is one of those weird... let me double check. Let me just take out my full license. It's in my hands right now. It's right there. No, it's actually kind of weird too with how they did it, because sometimes they just fuck up licenses. I think it is technically a middle name, but it is my mother's maiden name that is in my last name also, and it's kind of weird because I'll be straight with you. She wasn't sure if she was gonna stay with my dad at that point, and she was like, well, I want something that like can lay claim to this child, because my brother is a junior of my father. So she was like, well, I'm throwing my last name in there, only to like really recognize it years later as my legal name, realizing I'm like, oh, I thought everyone had their mother's maiden name in their name. No. Did I tell you all my middle name at least? Does anyone here know my middle name?
I think I do.
You know my middle name.
But I'm not sure if we've discussed it on stream.
Does anyone know your middle name though?
I don't think I've said my middle name on stream.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy's first name, full first name, is in fact Tomahawk, and he just goes by Tommy. Could you imagine that your name is Tomahawk and someone's like, yeah, call me Tommy? Well, I can see it where it's like it's a weird name, so you're trying not to like stand out. So you're like, yeah, I'm Tommy. Check the license, Tomahawk.
Well, like that guy from Street Fighter.
That's true. That is... Does the T stand for... No, it's Thunder. He's Thunderhawk, I think. T-Hawk, Thunderhawk, but then also Tomahawk. I think whoever said Hamilton immediately was the funniest thing. It was so goddamn funny. Alexander Hamilton!
Can you say go sing me hard?
Anyway, Tommy's middle name starts with an F.
What?
At least I hope it does. That's what came to me. I was like, I think it's an F.
It's an F.
Press F to pay respects. Tommy! Tommy! Ferguson? Is that like that's like a last name? Tomahawk missile. Imagine being a caveman. You wouldn't have a name. Or would you? Why is it named Grok?
Grok is the supercomputer in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so he
sure.
Because they build the computer to answer their questions.
Yes. Yeah.
And it spits out the number 42, and they're like, that doesn't make sense.
And he's like,
just
well,
like
yes,
Grok
it does.
in real life.
Okay, yeah. Could they even talk? Or did they just, like, grunt and kill each other? No, the cavemen.
Oh, the cavemen?
The cavemen. Our ancestors.
I'm curious when the killing each other actually started.
I think Eve ate the apple. And then they had kids.
Right. I guess it was Cain and Abel.
And then Cain and Abel killed each other, just like in TMS. Biblically accurate.
Which caused the chain of violence. Which is why Jesus died. He was crucified because Cain killed Abel. If that hadn't happened, there wouldn't be violence in the world. But rather than seeking vengeance, Jesus forgave. And then no one killed anyone ever again. It's great. Thank you, Jesus.
Do you think most killings in the world have been done in Jesus' name throughout history?
Probably no.
Was the Holocaust wasn't like a Christian thing, right?
It kind of was.
Like sort of in a way, but it was just more like
like the Pope was kind of supporting Germany during World War II.
Okay, well,
there was a little bit of that.
Yeah, China does have a shit ton of people. That's true. Who was Lu Bu killing in the name of?
A rose, I think. That's all I know.
Oh, really? Wow, that's how poetic. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Wars and then Fire Emblem crossed my mind. Bro, I hate finding out what the literal translation of a game's Japanese title is.
Oh, which game series?
So, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So, Fortune's Weave is what the English title of that game is.
Right.
The fucking, like, literal translation from Japanese, like, the kanji, is a riot of color. And I'm like, ugh, that sounds so sick.
Wait, that does sound sick.
That sounds fucking sick. Yeah, and then Three Houses, or it's like myriads of, like, bleeding colors or something like that was one of the translations. And it's like, that's so much better than Fortune's Weave. Three Houses has, like, the worst one because it can't be translated because it's an actual poem of the seasons, where like the literal translation is just like snowfall, sun, something, and it's just like it's still pretty evocative. Let me see.
Yeah, it's weird because usually, like, I feel like I hear a Japanese name and it's something I don't quite understand. Like, it'll be like, like.
But if it sounds cool,
if,
it's fine.
And I'm like, what the hell's SMT if mean?
If what?
If what?
Yeah, wind, flower, snow, moon. But I believe it is meant to be a, like, you see those four kanji together and it has a deeper meaning than just the translation. And there's probably a bunch of other ones. This bitch got an 89 on Metacritic. That social simulator got hands to journalists. They can't help themselves. It's fine. You're getting back just in time for the weekend, so we can raid more.
Yes.
We managed to do some raiding. It was very nice. Pantheon was actually very fun. I was expecting those like easier fights to not be super fun, but I really liked Galron and
oh man, I
Dallas. Those fights were super fun.
Obviously, we have crazy damage, but like, people must have been drinking some polluted water in 2017, man. It was hard pressed to get people to do the Callus mechanics right in 2017. Nothing was different.
I would love someone smarter than I, someone more intelligent than I, someone with more resources than I, to do the fucking research on the the phenomena of like people scaling to whatever the difficulty of the game is at the time.
I 100% know what you're talking about.
Like Elden Ring is a big thing with this.
Think about how fucking hard the Capra Demon was in 2011.
Yeah.
Average Elden Ring enemy is the Capra demon.
Is the Capra demon. Exactly. Like, it's crazy because it's like, and a lot of people played Elden Ring for the first time, yet were able to bring themselves to it. So, you know, maybe it's just a factor of...
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Like, maybe it's a factor of player enablement, where it's like, you know, it's asking for the juice, so you're given the juice. You're like, I gotta give the juice. Maybe it's just the dissemination of information out there. Or, my favorite theory, morphogenetic fields are real. And that the zeitgeist literally is in the zeitgeist is literally absorbing information and making everyone stronger collectively. Because it's true. How would like we're doing Callus, and I remember hearing Giant Bomb talk about how they were stuck on Callus for 6 hours, and I'm like, Axe, son, dog, and then someone says cup, and it's like that's it. That's the fight.
Like people were punching the wrong scions. Like you couldn't keep people alive in the Shadow Realm. People were constantly just tripping over the environment and falling to their deaths.
Yeah, and then we bring in Leo, who, like, you know, Leo's no slouch. He'll act like he's a slouch.
Leo in 2017.
Oh yeah, exactly. But it's like, you know, we bring in Leo. He hasn't played the game in forever. Basically, he's barely raided with us. He has like no gear, and we tell him like 3 things, and it's just like, yeah, he has no issue with it. And it's like, are we bringing him up, or did the zeitgeist make him stronger? Technically, the camera's on. I just have the cover on it.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I mean, I could wave at you for like a second. Like, hi. Now it's gone. The fun thing, if you remember, there's actually a GIF playing right behind the camera.
No, I don't remember.
There's a GIF playing right there. What the hell even is
Wait, where?
Right there.
Ah!
It's been on the whole time. I've not moved Bakashin.
I genuinely thought you meant, like, in your room. And I was like, what? What does he mean by this?
Oh, you know, the GIF that's just constantly dancing in my room. I have this cool ice pack thing. It's got, like, I don't know what the fuck the material is, but normally you just use it for shoulders or something. Though it's kind of funny, it has like the YouTube logo on it. Thermopack. Kind of nice though. Though I usually don't ice my forehead. That shit gets cold really fast. Yeah, it's like a fucking, y'all ever been in the military? I haven't, but it looks like the fucking the weird meals, the MREs, whatever they're called.
Sure.
Like, that's what it looks like is in here. This is an MRE. Oh, it's an ice pack, not a heat pack. So you can microwave it also.
And then it's a normal pack.
And then it's a pack. Yeah, then it turns into a normal pack. But then if you keep microwaving it, it turns into a heat pack. Pretty nice.
Oh, that makes sense. Shit.
Yeah. But I could have streamed like this. That actually is really funny how my hair is sticking up like that.
Average Destiny Warlock helmet.
Yeah. Waka!
Waka! It is Waka!
Hey, brother!
Oh my god!
Hey, brother, we're the goth girls! Don't you marker me right now.
There is no markers to be had.
Here, I'm gonna have one marker for this stream and I'll be like, oh. Hoping for... I was honestly hoping not for that. If only because I feel like we have like a really good like 3-hour block to just do whatever's next in SMT.
I was thinking about texting you beforehand, even being like, if it lands on TMS, I'm using my veto.
You want to use your veto? It's like
we totally pre-established. in the red envelope that we opened at the start of this playthrough.
Yeah. I think it makes sense because, like, if we're gonna do a longer one, we're at like a really good section to just do the Mikado portion of SMT.
My justification is I'm a little stressed out right now, and SMT is less stressful somehow.
Are you all gonna say no to Tommy? Get the fucking magnets out of here. Rewind. Ah, shit.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Yes, my veto.
Great. Oh, okay, yay. Whew. That would have been so goddamn funny, man. That would have been so goddamn funny if we got our 5 in a row on something and we weren't even going to do it. All right.
Yeah.